The world of Hogwash is really quite wholesome. It's quite sort of idyllic, classic American Midwestern farm. It's got the red barn, it's got the sort of windmills, that fantasy of perfect rural experience.
You either play as the pig or the farmhand. If you're the pig, you're supposed to get everything dirty.
They have found this opportunity to break out of their pen. They are fast, slippery, and make as much of a mess as they can before the owner of the farm gets back.
If you're the farmhand, you're either supposed to stop the pigs from getting everything dirty by either cleaning everything and keeping everything shiny, or by hog tying the pigs and catching them all.
You have to keep tabs on everything, which is kind of the feel we're trying to go for with the farmhand, right? He's kind of like the substitute teacher, doesn't really know what's going on, doesn't really have control over the kids, and they're going crazy, doing whatever they want because the normal disciplinarian isn't around.
Oh, over here, everyone, let's try to get like this station dirty. Well, if you're the farmhand, you're just jumping around, you're diving, you're spraying.
Hogwash came out of a game jam at Bossa.
Obviously, there's a theme for the game jam.
There was a game jam about asymmetrical multiplayer games. We have 2 to 3 days usually to try and knock out some crazy idea.
And then people naturally start discussing what prototypes they really liked.
And we use this sort of general pillar to support our ideas, which was farmhand represents order and the pigs represent chaos. But it was missing some of the physicality that we wanted. And so we gave the farmhand the dive, which allowed them to throw their body weight forward, trying to catch the pigs. The other main thing that differed was the game structure. They could either get the whole farmhouse dirty or they could get 3 of the farm stations dirty, which allows for more maneuverability, tactical decision making, and requires more communication amongst the pigs. The art style for Hogwash was largely based on contemporary modern animated movies and classic animated cartoons.
So once we've got the concept image, it goes for a series of iterations till we get the design that we're happy with. Sometimes that's just internal validation, or sometimes we take that to the market and we see what the public thinks. So we make sure we have something that has wide appeal. The artwork we have now has had a lot more work put into it. We've developed the characters, Farmhand, which is kind of a big, fat, lumbering guy.
The farmer is a bit more complicated as a character than the pigs. The pigs kind of are one-track mind, get everything messy. Well, the farmhand's kind of, oh darn, I have to get everything together or else the farmer's gonna get mad. There's a little bit more depth of character to that. So in the run animation, I had to kind of keep that in mind, that he's a little bit bumbling. He's trying to like get these pigs all together, and he's not an athlete. And so keeping that character in mind with the animations and then with the emotes has been really fun. There's a really great dynamic between the programmers and me as the animator, where I kind of come up with an idea and they start implementing it. And I'm like, oh, that works really well. And we kind of move back and forth. So the pig flop, and that wasn't really necessarily in the game design when it first started.
It's super exciting to see Hogwash as part of Apple Arcade. Because video games are about art, they are about beauty, and they're about amazing experiences.
The Apple Arcade allows us to focus more on creating a really fun core gameplay and less on needing to create systems for microtransactions, which as a designer, I'm really happy about.
It's opening the door for these premium games that wouldn't normally get purchased or wouldn't be really successful on mobile to do really well. Once you're part of a subscription service, then you can take a chance on these, right? You'll download it, try it out, and if you don't like it, if it doesn't suit you, that's okay. You've got, dozens of other options.
I hope that I can make them laugh with the animations.
It's cuteness, it's absurdity.
I think we just want players to feel the action and excitement of running around in Hogwash, whether you're free to run around the whole farm as a pig and mess everything up, or whether you're trying to make sure everything is organized and clean as a farmhand.
If I could choose one thing for players to remember when they're playing Hogwash, is that no matter what the goal is, get the farm dirty, catch the pigs, clean things, the real goal is just to have fun.